Hey, Gutfoxx here. So, first of all, I'm weak, okay? Chat bullied me into wasting 150,000 stubs. Totally, it was their call. They did it. I'm a kneel for peer pressure. Couldn't use the word I wanted to, so we're just gonna repurpose that one for a different meaning. Dude, I spent stubs. I ended up getting this Ruth. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna show you some clips. We'll talk about him. Peguero here. I think that's how you say it. I actually don't know. I just call him Lover. And overall, Ruth worth 300 bucks. I'll answer that at the end of the show. Well, at the end of the quote-unquote the review session of this video, with the clips. Lover right here, actually a really solid shortstop, right? Incredible fielder, speed, great against lefties, which is the majority of the pain that I see online. It's gonna be Randy Johnson, David Price, Keuchel. I think those are like the three best pitchers in the game right now. You can make arguments for other guys, but they're right up there. Against righties, he's just average, I'd say, but still, I think a really good card overall. So let's go ahead and talk first about some Diamond Dynasty stuff, and then later on in the video, we'll go through Peguero and Ruth clips, and then we'll talk about that then. So, Diamond Dynasty. I have a lot of questions still around, the Ruth set itself. Not only, which we'll answer in a bit, like, should I do this? I have a lot of questions. Should I do that in a live series? I think still live series, no doubt. With live series, you get Michael Trout, best card in the game. You get Randy Johnson, best pitcher in the game. Okay, so if you got the decision to make, still do live series. Now, Ruth could be required for the quote-unquote big, the big collection coming Friday, as we all see on the chart right there. The Friday content. We got the featured program plus Moments Conquest Mission, Big Legend, and Flashback Collection. I definitely think you should wait till that for to take a look, see if these are required. Otherwise, there is some stuff that sometimes you can just skip that collection too. Sometimes you can always are able to avoid one of them. So we'll see, of course, also what Lou Gehrig Day brings for the Yankees theme team. As for should you sell right now a lot of your cards that you pack, I think Peguero isn't going down. He might go down in the future as more packs are pulled. Sometimes in the Leaf packs they go up in price, but with so many packs maybe being available Friday with a whole new season, we might get some decent headliner packs there. Who knows? Maybe it'll go down with people opening packs for that. So, anyways. These presser, right? Delgado's up, Joe Morgan's up, and I said SDS was doing a dick move yesterday by putting Greg Maddux in that, because on their tweet they said all. We saw in the video yesterday. They said all on their tweet, and then it came out later that it was only going to be 8 of them. And so, the people that maybe bought Greg Maddux high, they probably, took only, I don't know, couple tens of thousands of stub L, depending on what they could have sold at. They could even, broke even-ish, but some people were buying Greg Maddux at, 700K to prep for that set, but then when he didn't require, Greg Maddux kind of went down in price. He's at 340 right now. So a little frustrating for those people that they couldn't communicate well with us there. Also didn't communicate mini seasons got updated. We get a Takashi card in mini seasons now by getting a championship. So overall, communication from SDS, a little bit to be desired. Trevor Hoffman, if you got that event rewind pack, not a bad idea to just get him and sell him. Otherwise, you can go ahead and try and keep him for the Friday content, since the Friday content will probably take some of these event cards and they might go up in price. But that's all speculation. Good luck to everybody trying to make coins off of that. We also have what we think, right? Now, Give My Money was DMing me about this, and I thought it was a pretty good point. Do we think there's more cards coming for this Tekashi 6ix9ine set going forward? I would imagine. I mean, they're doing quite a few cards. It looks interesting that Mantle and Ruth, the couple older Yankees here, they're kind of themed out more black and white. It's because prior to, I don't know, what is it, 50 years ago, there was actually no color in the world, right? It's crazy how television first being able to start to pick it up was after these guys as ball players' lives, and that's when the world actually filled in with real color. Kind of crazy. Didn't know that either until a little bit ago. But I see us getting more. I see us getting more cards down the road. I think he made a good point. So, yeah, if these things end up minting out some way, they're at 30K right now, or high 20s, I guess is a better way of saying it. I don't know. Are they good to get right now? Are they going to go up as they add more cards to the set, add more cards? Maybe there'll be a 99 next time we get a Tekashi set, but that might not be for a month or two. I don't know. So definitely be on the lookout for that going forward. Definitely something to keep in your mind for this set going forward, but I really liked it. I wish they would have told us that I was 8 ahead of time. But in the end, I guess it was it didn't hurt me that bad since I had kind of 8 already bought by the going into it. So I kind of got lucky. I'm sorry to the people that bought Greg Maddux that took an L on him, if you did take an L. So anyways, look at the stats. Let's go ahead and look through some of the plays, the gameplay of the 2 cards on the field, and keep talking about the, you know, just this or that MLB The Show style. I see a lot of comments about how to fix the game hitting, like not let the PCI go as far into the zone. So these are like, I think every single one of my at-bats during, we got double Fox action. Maybe I'll cover myself up here so that way you see current Fox. I had a pretty big issue, I will say. These are all I'm going to do the Peguero clips first, so you're going to see them all from the right-hand side of the plate. I didn't do too well. Peguero, is that it? I didn't do too well right away with him, okay? But he ended up turning it on. He hit really well for me. Perfect. I think it's a pretty average, I would say, no doubt animation. It's not as cool as, say, Delgado's. Coolest, you know, a lot of people would agree, it's like Ken Griffey Jr. sells a really neat one. I think Henderson, is it Henderson with a neat one? This one, now, I'm on the late side of good, and look at this thing fly. Now, this stadium, it's only 3,300 elevation, and that center field wall, I think, is like he hit 434, so that would have been gone at most every single park in the game, except for ones that, you know, don't have a lot of elevation. Some terrible stadiums there, but I think what we got right here was a weird one, right? I thought that like bounced back in. I had to go take a look at the replay. Anyways, here it is. It was like a weird, it had like a pool cue shot. It hit off the wall and then had like top spin, and then it spun over the edge. So being able to hit a ball to the warning track over Clemente's head and then get a ground rule double was kind of cool here for Lover. We'll just call him Lover from now on. Overall, I actually kind of like this card. I think he's got a nice swing. He's fast. He's great in the field. He's kind of everything you want out of a shortstop. So overall, you know, if you can, I don't think he's like a need. I think Ketel Marte is better still due to the switch hitting. It's always nice having the advantage. There's a walk taken. Nice eye there, Lover. So overall, then I hit by pitch. Come on, I'm batting here, dude. That was rude. So, yeah, I would say on a scale of 0 to 7, with 4 being the best, I'd give him like a 3.9 with Rice. So, solid card, no doubt. That one I missed, and I just couldn't get it to fly, baby, fly. So, there you go. Lefty killer. Here's the Ruthian exchange. I think Ruth, I really suffer with like new cards sometimes. I just start swinging at balls. And I think Ruth, he's one of those guys that you need to be really patient with, because people are going to try and pitch around him a lot, because he does things like that. He brought in a lefty specifically to deal with Ruth, and Ruth said, no way, Josh, not today. I just hit Elon there on Mars with that shot next to the Rover. 428 off the bat for baby. So yeah, another ball that I swung at for an easy ground out. So even though, you know, it's Babe freaking Ruth, you're going to go against a lot of lefties. Even righties, just don't swing at balls. And yeah, I missed that with my PCI. So I don't necessarily think my like debut day with Ruth really kind of held up to how he truly is, but he's definitely somebody that's going to intimidate people. Like, look at that. The bottom of my PCI, he still hit it over the fence. Yeah, a little foul, but man, he's got one of those elevating swings here. So I think Ruth's got one of those, like, you know, love it or hate it type 50-cent swings. And either people like really don't like hitting with Ruth. I think it's just because a lot of people are pitching around him for good reasons. And look at that. Look at it was right down the middle, and I moved my PCI. I'm freaking out, man. This is like, you know, first time I talked to Foxy, right? I just was so nervous. I was shaking in my boots. There he is. I even hit the base, right? I could hit it out of the park and the base itself. You know, just nervous as all heck using Baby Ruth. Just like that one time I got nervous when the lifeguard accused me of putting the Baby Ruth bar in the pool, and I said, no, man, that wasn't me. That was actually a poop. They thought it was a prank, and I was like, I don't prank, bro. This ain't YouTube. So yeah, see, like, I can't even hit 101 because I'm a cringe lord. It was at the last at bat. How many we got left? I think we got a couple more clips here of Ruth before we go. Late slice. Late side of good. Sliced it. Couldn't even hit it 365. Terrible. And this is the last one here with Mr. Ruth. And it's high. It's deep. It's going near the Bear and the Wolves love-making session off the top part of the wall, deepest part of the field. Ruth gets a stand-up, well, slide-down triple there. So he hit for me. He hit the cycle for me today, Mr. Baby Ruth. You know, overall, not bad. Is he worth $300 though? No, not even close. I think like with Frank Thomas out there, with most of the pitchers, like best pitchers in the game being lefty, I feel like a lefty meta right now. You gotta lock in somebody almost as good. I think he's better than Delgado. Delgado crushes righties. I do love Delgado. Don't get me wrong. A little bit more flexibility with Ruth since he can play any outfield spot, even though he's not great there. I just think there's so many cards like Baby Ruth, but I am not regretting my choice. I would definitely still finish live series first. I think but by the time live series isn't worth it, I feel like July-ish is when I'd say live series is worth it, because Randy Johnson still gonna be one of the best pitchers for a while, with his outlier, slider, slurve, splitter combo. But once we get to that region, like July, we'll start to get it like, you know, Nolan Ryan cards probably. We might get more outliers. I don't know if it's hard to hit outlier sinker or outlier fastball this year. They're pretty close because the outlier sinker is a lot flatter, and not as good high in the zone as it was last year. So that's gonna be something we'll see going forward. Which one will be tougher to face? But overall, as of now, I don't think Babe Ruth's worth it. But once we get more Takashi cards like Hoffman, that's only 20k, I think he'll immediately go to worth it. So just hold off on Ruth for now is my biggest advice. Maybe, you know, it's empty calories. Don't eat that Baby Ruth. Is that one too many Baby Ruth jokes? Not sure, but that's it for the video. If you liked it, please thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. Comment below, like anything. Just say anything. It doesn't matter. The word anything would even work. Really helps the video. Otherwise, if you're willing to, sign up at Underdog Fantasy using code Gutfoxx. They'll match up to $100. That is the #1 way of financially supporting this stream or YouTube channel, both. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I got a fun series here coming up over the next week or so. Can't wait.